Oh, I was dreaming of Lillian Russell, and I wait to find you.
Your medicine, Mr. Whiteside.
What time is it?
About 6:30.
Where is Miss Cutler?
He went out.
Out.
With Mr. Jefferson.
All right, may I turn up the lights, Mr. Whiteside?
Yes, go right ahead, Joanne.
And Sarah's made something for you, Mr. Whiteside. Excuse me, Mr. Whiteside. She's made something for you.
Oh, really? Where is she, my souffle queen?
Here I am, Mr. Whiteside.
She walks in beauty like the night. Here, let me taste the new goodie. Poetry! Sheer poetry!
I found a touch of absinthe in the dough. Do you like it?
Ambrosia!
I got you a very primarily for dinner.
Sarah, I have known but 3 great cooks in my time. The Godiva of Egypt has one, my great Aunt Jennifer another, and the third, Sarah, is you.
Oh, Mr. Whiteside.
Tell me something, Sarah. How would you like to come and work for me? You and Joanne.
Mr. Whiteside.
Sarah,
It kind of takes me right away.
it would be wonderful, Mr. Whiteside, but what would we say to Mr. and Mrs. Stanley?
Just goodbye.
But they've been awfully kind to us. Wouldn't they be mad?
Well, if they ever come to New York, we can have them for dinner. If I'm not in town. Now, run along, you two. This will just be our little secret. And put plenty of sherry in that terrapin. Miss Breen! Miss Breen!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got in there anyway, a sailor?
I was just washing my hands.
What time did Miss Cutler go out?
A couple hours ago.
Mr. Jefferson home for her.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Go back to your sex life, Miss Breen.
Dear Mr. Whiteside, may I show you a few mementos from the past? I somehow feel you love them as much as I do.
Certainly, Miss Stanley. Tell me, have we met before somewhere?
Oh, no. I would remember. It would have been one of my cherished memories. Like these. Look, here I am with my first sweetheart under our lovely beach retreat. I was 8 and he was 10. I'd never forgotten him. What happy times, what happy
But I
times.
tell you I'm going to.
Oh, someone's coming. I'll come back. No, Ernest, please.
Be quiet, Daisy. Mr. Whiteside, I want to talk to you, and I don't care whether you're busy or not. I've said all that I'm going to stand.
Indeed.
This is the last straw. I have just received a bill from the telephone company for $784. Calcutta, Hollywood, Australia, Rome, New York. Now, Mr. Whiteside, I understand that you're a distinguished man of letters.
Yes, of course, we both do.
Please, Daisy. But in the past week, we have not been able to call our souls our own. We have not had dinner in this dining room once. I have to tiptoe out of the house in the morning.
No, Ernest.
Please, I come home and I find convicts sitting at my dinner table, butcher shop murderers, and then putting cockroaches in the kitchen.
He just escaped,
That's not
Ernest.
the point. I go into the bathroom and I bump into 22 Chinese students that you invited here. I tell you, Mr. Whiteside, I won't stand it no matter who you are.
Is that quite all?
Is that... Mr. Whiteside, I'll go down into the cellar and I trip over that octopus that William Beebe sent you. I tell you, Mr. Whiteside, I'm not going to stand it no matter who you are. I want you to leave this house and go to a hotel as soon as you can. Daisy! Will you stop calling me? That's all I have to say, Mr. Whiteside.
Quite enough, I should think. May I remind you, Mr. Stanley, that I am not a willing guest in this house. I am informed by my doctor that I shall have to stay here and recover for another 10 days, at which time I shall leave here so fast that the wind knocks you over, I hope. If, however, you insist on my leaving before that, thereby causing me to suffer a relapse, I shall sue you for every additional day that I have held inactive, which will amount, I assure you, to a tidy sum.
This is outrageous, Daisy. This is outrageous!
As for the details of your petty complaints, may I remind you, Mr. Stanley, that those 22 Chinese students came from the White House, where I assure you they used the bathroom
Mr.
too.
Whiteside, my husband didn't mean
I
it.
meant every word of it.
There is only one point you make in which I see some slight justice. I do not expect for you to pay for my telephone calls, and I shall see to it that restitution is made.
Right.
Can you provide me with the exact amount?
I certainly can, sir, and I certainly will.
Good. I shall instruct my lawyers to deduct it from the $150,000 that I am suing you for.
No, Ernest.
And I'll beg you not to trip over that octopus which once belonged to Chauncey Depew.
Ernest, you mustn't get excited. Remember, Mr. Whiteside is a guest here.
Hello, operator. Yes, can you connect me to the Massalia Journal, please? No, I don't know the number. Hello, Journal. Yes, can you tell me if Mr. Jefferson has come in yet? He hasn't, eh? Thank you. Oh, come here, you two. Come on, I won't bite. Now, look here, I am by nature a very gracious and charming person. If I hear of it, it is on the side of kindness and amiability. Look, I've been observing you two for the past 2 weeks, and you seem to me to be extremely likable young people. I was afraid that when we first met, I was definitely unpleasant to you. For that, I'm sorry, and in the future, I wish that you don't treat me like something out of Edgar Allan Poe. Well, now that that's out of the way, how do you like this necktie I've just bought?
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Whiteside. This makes things much pleasanter. And, well, I think the tie's very pretty.
Yes, now that we're on speaking terms, Mr. Whiteside, I don't mind telling you that I've been admiring all of your ties.
Do you like this one?
I certainly do.
Then it's yours.
Oh, thank you.
Really, this curious legend that I'm something of a nightmare to talk to is pure fabrication. Ice skating, eh? Me. I remember back in the day going arm in arm doing figure eights and waving the flag behind us with Betsy Ross.
Oh, it was lovely on the ice today. Miss Cutler and Mr. Jefferson were there.
Maggie, ice skating?
Yes, and she's good too. I got a lovely picture of her.
Were they still there when you left?
I think so.
Yes, they were.
Mr. Whiteside, would you mind if I got a picture of you? I'd love to have one.
Oh, sure. Do you want my profile?
I'm afraid you're done for, Mr. Whiteside. My brother's a camera feed.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Whiteside. I got a great one. Hello, Miss Whiteside.
Good evening, Sherry. Really, Sherry, you've got this room looking like an old parrot cage. Did you nap while I was out? What's the matter, dear cat? Run away with your tongue.
Don't talk at me with that voice of yours, you flea-bitten Cleopatra. Where have you been all afternoon? Alley-catting around with Bert Jefferson?
Sherry, Bert read his play to me this afternoon. It's superb. It isn't just that play written by a newspaper man. Superb. I want you to read it tonight. It just cries out for Cornell. Will you read it tonight, Sherry? And will you send it to her?
No, I will not read it tonight, nor any other time. And while we're on the subject of Mr. Jefferson, perhaps you would like for him to pay your salary, since he takes up all your
Oh,
time.
come on now, Sherry. It isn't as bad as that.
I have not been able to reach you, not knowing what halos you frequent.
Oh, stop behaving like a spoiled child,
Don't
Sherry.
take that patronizing tone with me, you sex-ridden hag. I'm sick and tired of your going behind my back like some lovesick high school girl.
Well, Sherry, I'm afraid you hit the nail on the head.
Stop acting like sassy kids and tell me what you're talking about.
I'll make it quick, Sherry. I'm in love.
Oh, you're serious? Nonsense. This is merely delayed puberty.
No, Sherry, I'm afraid this is it. You're going to lose a very excellent secretary.
You're out of your mind.
Yes, I think I am a little. But I'm a girl who's waited a long time for this to happen. And it finally has. Mr. Jefferson doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to do my darndest to marry him.
Is that all?
Yes, except that, well, I suppose this is what might be considered my resignation as soon as you found somebody else.
Look, Maggie, we have been together for a long time. You are indispensable to me. But I think not to let that get in the way where your happiness is concerned, because whether you know it or not, I have a deep affection for you.
You know that, Sherry.
That being the case, I will not sit by and allow you to throw your life away.
I'm not, Sherry.
You are, my dear. You are behaving like a boot-Talkington heroine. It's incredible. I cannot believe that a girl who for the past 10 years has the great of the world served up on a platter before her. I cannot believe this is anything more than a kind of temporary insanity when you are swept off your feet in 10 days by a small town, second-rate newspaper man.
I can't explain what's happened, Sherry. I can only tell you that it's so. It's hard for me to believe too, Sherry. Here I am, a hard-bitten old cynic, behaving like True Story magazine and liking it. Discovering the moon, ice skating. I keep walking myself about it all the time, but there it is. What can I do about it, Sherry? I'm in love.
We're leaving here tonight. I don't care if I fracture my other hip. We're leaving here tonight. I'll get you out of this stardust. I'll get those hands out of those moonlit pants.
It's no good, Sherry. It's no good. I'd be back on the next line train.
I cannot believe this. Can you honestly see yourself the wife of the editor of the Massalia Journal, having the evening at the home for Mr. and Mrs. Stanley and Mr. and Mrs. Poopface and the members of the Book of the Month Club?
I've had 10 years of the great figures of our time, Sherry. And don't think I'm not grateful for it. I've loved every minute of it. It's been a wonderful year, Sherry. Fun and stimulating. I don't think anyone's ever had the fun we've had. But a girl can't laugh all the time, Sherry. There comes a time when she wants a Bert Jefferson. You don't know Bert like I do, Sherry. He's gentle and he's unassuming and, well, I love him, that's all.
I see. Well, I remain completely unconvinced. You are drugging yourself into this Joan Crawford fantasy, and before you become completely anesthetized, I shall do everything in my power to bring you to your senses.
Now listen to me, Whiteside. I know what a devil you can be. I've seen you do it to other people, but don't you dare do it to me. Don't drug yourself into the idea that all you're thinking of is my happiness. You're thinking of yourself a little bit too, and all the months of breaking in somebody new. I've seen you in a passion before, and you could die in Calcutta on July 12th. Well, that's too bad, but there it is. I'm going to marry Bert who'll have me, and don't you dare try any of your tricks. I'm on to every one of them. So lay up. That's my message to you, Big Lord Fauntleroy.
Hello? That's weird. Hello? Operator? Yes, can you connect me to the transatlantic operator? Hello, transatlantic operator? Yes, I'm trying to reach Miss Lorraine Sheldon, Sheldon. Yes, she's on the Normandy. It sailed day before yesterday from Southampton. Will it take long? Very well. My name is Whiteside. Thank you.
Good evening, Joanne.
Good evening, Doctor.
Well, good evening, Mr. Whiteside.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm busy. You'll have to come back some other time.
Now, what could be the best news that I could possibly bring you?
You have hydrophobia.
No. Mr. Whiteside, you are a well man. You could get up and walk now. You could leave here tomorrow.
What on earth do you mean?
Well, sir, I looked at those x-rays again, and you know what? I've been looking at the wrong x-rays. I've been looking at old Miss Moffett's x-rays. You're perfectly, absolutely well.
Lower your voice, will you?
What's the matter? Aren't you pleased?
Delighted, naturally. But this is a very strange bit of news. It comes at a very curious moment. Dr. Bradley, I have some good news for you, too. I read your book, 40 Years, something or other.
You know how, Doctor, yes?
Yes. I consider it to be one of the greatest literary contributions of our time.
Mr. Whiteside.
So strongly do I feel about it, Doctor, that I have a proposition to make to you. Just here and there, the book is a little uneven, a little rough, and what I would like to do, Doctor, is to stay here with you and work with you on it.
Mr. Whiteside, I would be so terribly honored.
But the thing is, Doctor, that if my lecture bureau and my radio sponsors were to learn that I'm well, they would insist on my fulfilling my contracts, and I would be forced to leave Massalia. Therefore, we must not tell anyone, not anyone at all, that I am well. You understand?
I see, I see.
Not even Miss Cutler.
No, I won't. Not a soul. Not even my wife.
Fine.
Mr. Whiteside, when do we start work on my book? Tonight? I've just got one patient that's dying, and then I'll be perfectly free.
I'm sorry, Doctor. Excuse me. Hello. Oh, tomorrow morning, Doctor. Yes, that sounds fine. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow it is. Well, see you tomorrow. I'll be so proud to work with you.
Yes, yes, very proud. Yes, this is Whiteside. Put me on. Hello, is this my Blossom girl? How are you, Lorraine? How are you getting along on the Normandy? Tell me, my dear, what day do you arrive? Tuesday. Oh, that's fine. Dear, I have some good news for you. I've just written the most magnificent play. It's a great play, dear, and it's got a part in it for you that I think would just be perfect. What? No, listen, dear. Yes, it was written by a young newspaper man here in this town. Yes, you'll have to come out here and see me to read it. Yes. No. Oh, you will? Oh, good. All right, dear. And, when you arrive, don't bother notifying me that you're coming. Just get on the train and arrive. All right, dear. All right. I will see you then. Goodbye. Oh, Miss Green, you're looking radiant this evening. Oh.
Shivery, I'm sorry for what I said before. I'm afraid I was a little unjust.
That's all right, Maggie dear. We all lose our tempers now and then.
I promised to have dinner with Bert and then go to a movie, but we'll come back and play cribbage with you instead.
Oh, that's fine.
See you soon, Sherry dear.
Goodbye, Maggie dear. Have a great time. Is this it'll wabbit in the sunshine? Is this it'll wabbit in the rain? I nibble on my lettuce leaf all morning.